No longer, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This is why this fight means everything to me. If they want the black fighters, they could keep them.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So if you've been paying attention, then you'll notice that some of these boxers have been getting bolder and bolder with their racism towards black fighters. Well, I know why, and I'm going to tell you guys why. But before I do, I want to tell you guys what Teofimo just recently said. Teo just came out in an interview, and he called Terrence Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis monkeys. So I'm going to play this clip of exactly what he said. Now, before he calls Terrence Crawford and Gervonta monkeys, he talks about the confrontation he had with Terrence Crawford. So check this clip out.
Okay, we saw you have a little scuffle yesterday with Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me? What led up to that? Back and forth.
Well, long story short, I was going through the ringside and I felt someone was staring at me. I turned to my side. It's Crawford. He looked at me. I looked at him. He's trying to stare me down. I stare at him and I said, "Hey, listen, when we gonna fight?" So then he's acting like he can't hear me. He pulls to the side and then we just talk. He goes to my father. He says, "Don't you ever touch me again. The next time you touch me, I'm gonna slap you." My father goes and responds, "Well, then slap me now." And then I say, "Hey, when we gonna fight?" Long story short, we got a little scruffle on that side. My whole thing is that, hey, listen, I want to fight the best. If he's the best, let's make the fight happen. You know, he go over there trying to poke at my face. I smack his hand down. I ain't with that stuff, man. He said he wanted to fight me there. I'm like, what, you scared that I'm going to beat you in front of the whole world? Is that why? So you know what? We'll see what they do next.
Is that a fight you...
Absolutely, man. Come on now. I told you guys I'll go to 154. I go 2 weight classes for the group.
Okay.
I'm at 155 right now, so I'm fine.
All right, that's interesting.
Well, the thing is like, you guys gotta understand. It's like, if folks, you gotta know, it's not about the weight bullying. It's about the skill sets. It's about the ring IQ. It's the fact that I have the longevity part. Crawford is 10 years older than me. He's old. He's getting older. His legs are gone. You know what I'm saying? And the more he goes up in weight, 160, 168, whatever he wants to do and try to catch that Canelo, he's never gonna catch it. You know what he's gonna catch? An early retirement.
Okay. You also mentioned that, you don't have a fight. Tank don't have a fight.
Yes.
Which one of those 2 fights interests you more, Gervonta Davis or Terrence Crawford?
Whichever monkey wants to get the banana.
Okay. All right. So whoever you don't care which one of them you fight.
They say they're gorillas. I'm a lion. I eat them. Let's go.
Okay, so Terrence Crawford, he never calls himself a gorilla. Gervonta calls himself a gorilla, but Teofimo calls them both monkeys, which clearly means he's just calling black people monkeys in general. I mean, he could have came out and distinguished them. He could have said, you know what, Gervonta calls himself a gorilla, so whenever he want to get the banana, he can get it. But regardless of how he said it in that interview, we know that if he goes into a gym full of black fighters, he ain't going to say that. He ain't going to say nothing close to this. He ain't going to go in there talking about no monkeys, no gorillas, and no bananas. Because Teo in particular, he already seen what happened to his father just for saying the N-word in a boxing gym. Because I can guarantee you, ain't nobody walking around calling no black people monkeys in person. But you know why these racists are getting bolder and bolder to say it in interviews like Teofimo just said right now? Because so many black people gave Ryan Garcia a pass. Because so many people ignored what Ryan Garcia said. He said the most racist stuff in the history of the sport about black people. And you had Bill Haney surprisingly come out and say, hey man, I ain't gonna kick a man when he's down. Yeah, Sean Porter, who completely defended everything that Ryan Garcia said about black people, saying that Ryan Garcia is a good kid. You had Keyshawn Davis going live with Ryan Garcia, acting like he was a Ryan Garcia fan. I already told you guys, when you have boxers that are completely coming out of the closet and exposing how racist they are, and they're attacking your race, and you condone it or ignore it, all you're doing is making the problem even worse. Because all you guys are doing are making them more comfortable with their racism. I'm telling you, this is exactly what happened. When Ryan Garcia got the balls to come out and told black people how he feels about our race, he pretty much got that confidence from Teofimo when Teofimo came out and said they can keep the black fighters. Once again, almost everyone ignored him saying that. Shakur Stevenson and all these boxers, they were acting like Teo never even said that. Nobody checked him for it. And that's what gave Ryan Garcia the confidence to come out of the closet. And now you got Teofimo and Ryan Garcia competing with each other to see who can be the most racist in the sport. And it's going to get much worse. The more you guys try to defend them, the more they're going to attack the black race. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.